Well guys, it's now time to react to another monster truck event. As it's been a bit since I've last done these, and it's going to be a while before you see some of these afterwards and such, as this Kalispell, Montana 2025. I remember watching a couple of these events that he's posted for. God, it was like one from like 2017, I think one 2020 or 2022. The last one I saw I did not like in such. The track was not good. I already saw like a glimpse of the track to see like how long the video was and such, and it seemed a lot better this time around. So we'll see when I get a better view of it. So anyways, like I said, the video's from Garrett. His link's in the description. So let's get this started. And a good amount of length too, since I'm in a very big hurry come up. And yeah, that track looks much better than I remember last time. Although it's been a while, like I said, it's been several years. But that looks a lot better. I think it was like 6 trucks. And I think I saw that before. And of course, so far away, I'm having a hard time. The Veteran, I think that's one of the new trucks I didn't see before. Not getting really much of a wheelie off those cars because of the dirt hills and such. And of course, thank you, keyboard, for disconnecting, even though I literally didn't even touch you. And now I'm going to go for that jump, up and over it. And hey, nice to see Dragon Slayer again. It's been a while since I last seen a truck. So we go for the back of that racing lane. Okay, that was a little bit more of a sky wheelie. Hey, gonna get a slap wheelie at the end too. Nice. Yeah, nice to see Dragon Slayer again. Haven't seen a truck in a while. I think I saw him one of the last events at this show that he's been to as well. It's sure nice to see it again. Go for the back of that. Oh, nice sky wheelie. So far, Dragon Slayer easily win it so far for the wheelie contest. Alright, so is that double trouble? And there we go, nice sky wheel, a little bit crooked off the side, but held on. Alright. Of course, like I said, a lot of these trucks, some of these trucks I've never heard of before. And of course, so far we're having a hard time seeing what their logo, their logo says. And gonna go for the skill move instead. Interesting, but a bad angle right there. Unfortunately, not gonna be able to do much. Just land on top of the barrier. And that's unfortunate. Can't tell though if that's double trouble. Alright, Rockwell Red, of course, know what that is, of course. I think we saw an event some time ago recently. Gonna go for the back of that. Didn't get really much of a wheelie though. Alright. So now, here we go for... Nope, not going to go for the racing lane. Alright, so now... Here we go for the back of this. And once again, couldn't get really much of a wheelie off of it. Very difficult, apparently, with those jumps. Okay, that looks like... Does that say... Yeah, okay, that looks like double trouble. Alright. I'm pretty sure I've heard of double trouble before. I think it's been around for a long time, but I've never seen it look like that kind of body before. As now gonna go. Looks like back for this stack. And kind of floored into it. Didn't really get a lot of wheelie. Got more of a distance jump off of it. So I'm really curious what that other truck was. I saw earlier that was yellow. If this is double trouble. Now gonna go for a donut. But, of course, didn't really do much on that donut. And now looks like racing. Good job going in each other's lanes. Good job. So, the Veteran looks like going to get the win. As I'm pretty sure I've seen that truck recently, but its name won't come to my head. I need, like, a close-up view of the name in order to see exactly who it is. Dragon Slayer. And that must be Controlled Chaos, because that's the only other name I can think of that would be with that logo, because it's so far away. Not really a lot of room to make the turns right there. Going to be an easy victory for Dragon Slayer. They don't have like a lot of room to make those turns. You saw like both times like they went into each other's lane. Alright, double trouble in Rockwell Red. And the Groff brothers too are here as well. Nice to see them again. Again, going very wide for double trouble, and Rockwell Red will easily get the victory as Racing's just not been that impressive. No one's being close and all that. They're having a tough time on this track. It doesn't look like there's much room. Alright, here we go for, I'm assuming now, the semifinals. Oh, they did bump into each other. Oh my god. That's so funny. And also, that's pretty unfair, because that gave the easy victory to Controlled Chaos. Oh, that was sad. Crossing each other's lanes, and then they bumped into each other. And of course, Controlled Chaos was in the only one good spot to get past. Alright, Rockwell Red. Oh, they bumped into each other again, but here we go. Close race up the side of the hill. It's going to be Rockwell Red, although really off the side right there. Man, they bumped into each other right there. Pretty tough. Alright, now Rockwell Red and Dragon Slayer. Here we go. Finals, maybe not sure. Oh, wait, did Rockwell Red cut the turn too sharp? A little up the side, and Dragon Slayer going to spin out as Rockwell Red will get that victory. But man, Rockwell Red, I feel like might have cut the turn too sharp. So I guess now we're doing freestyle, so I guess Rockwell Red won racing. Alright, so here we go with Double Trouble. It's freestyle. One of the trucks out here is called Monster Moose. I don't think I've heard of it before, but I can't tell who's who. There's that one truck that's like the old truck body. That's like American flag colored. I think I've seen before, but its name's not coming to my head. It doesn't like any of these names out there yet. Except maybe Controlled Chaos. It's two of the trucks I'm still not sure of because it's just too far away to tell. And we're going to go over that jump. And Double Trouble driven by Travis Groff, part of the Groff brothers. Nice to see them again, like I said. Hey, for the back of the step up. Nice. Right off the bat, someone going for it. Would have been nice if they put out more stuff out there, though. There we go over that jump. Very close to that truck over there. And we go right for that. Kind of floored into it. Got some nice distance. Alright, as now... gonna line up for the... Nope, not gonna go up the step up, going off the side of it. As gonna crawl into that. I'm surprised they didn't go for the skill move. Probably should have. Alright, so now... here we go for the back of step up again. Nice skyway for the moment. Coming down. And looks like coming to a stop right there. And here we go. Trying to zoom in right there. Maybe it's Controlled Chaos. I know I've seen that truck recently. I've seen it in like one of the indie events I saw recently. Without a good zoom in of the logo, I can't tell exactly who that is. Alright. As now gonna line up. Right for the back of the step up. As up and over it. Need to add more force to that jump. Going way out there near the fence. My goodness, what's up with that? Uh-oh. Did the truck die on us? Or like kind of so close to the fence. As still like, okay, still going, but hasn't really done anything. And just sitting there still. Alright, I guess that ended the run right there. Alright, here we go. The veteran gonna go right for the back of step up right there. Oh, they're pulling the fell, leaving trucks out there casually. Shake my head. And the veteran going way out near the wall again. That area must be kind of slicky too. Yeah, it does look a little slick over there. Uh-oh, truck leaning. That doesn't look good. He'll go for the back of that jump. Anyways, the veteran, driven by the other Groff brother. As for the back of the racing lane, here we go. Still need to pick up from Double Trouble's run earlier. Alright, here we go for that. Nose dive a bit. Way out there. Surprised no one's going for the barrier. No one's going for the other skill hill over there yet. No one's touched it. I don't think no one's even touched it in race it either. Here we go now. Right for that racing lane. Up and over it. As finally someone going to crawl up that hill, but didn't really do anything. Alright, still looks like they only have like 1 minute or so just driving out there. As whoever it is, big jump. Can't quite tell if that is Monster Moose. I've never seen that truck before, and I've never heard of the name Monster Moose before, so that has to be it. Uh-oh, it looks like the bike might be a little loose. Alright, I think just barely off the corner, I think I saw a monster in the name, so maybe it is Monster Moose. Gonna go for the back of that. Uh-oh, a little bit off the side, and the bed's loose now from that hit. Jeez. Here we go for that jump. Not a very good turn right there. Way too close to the wall. Alright, here we go for the back of the step up. Sky wheelie. Alright, nice. It would be, like I said earlier, it would be nice if someone actually went for the Jersey walls and such on those ramps, but like no one's touching them. Got really close to, I guess, controlled chaos. There we go. Finally someone hit. And I see the moose on the side of the truck too. Didn't it try to do the skill move earlier? And land the Jersey wall just like that. But hey, nice touch. No one did that yet in freestyle, so that's a nice touch. Also, this run is going for a while. It hasn't been like as aggressive as Double Trouble, I think, but in terms of the amount of stuff it did and such, and uniqueness with the skill move, that probably should take the lead from Monster Moose. Driven by Ryan Robinson. And now looks like gonna go for the center jump. Hey, that's the first time anyone hit from that side too. Another nice touch. Yeah, that run went for a while too. Oh, wait, still maybe going? Nope. Still got 2 trucks left, of course. Going all the way back there. Man, 5 minutes plus for the last 2 trucks. Alright, here we go. Dragon Slayer. Who I've seen before in this event before. Wasn't Craig drove in like the 2017 event or whatever it was? Because that was his original truck. I remember the one event it drove in, I think it did like really well. I think it might have won freestyle too. Alright, so now, here we go. For the center jump. Yep, there we go. Up and over it. As we'll now go right for the back of that racing lane. Sky wheelie. Ooh, nice air off of it. Although it wasn't the best land on the tire. And also, uh-oh, truck looks like it's a little leaning a bit. That's not good. Huge air off the back of the racing lane. I mean, not the back, that's the front of it. Alright. Dragon Slayer, look, again, leaning again. Here we go for the back of the center. Oh, big sky wheelie. Hadn't had a lot of momentum yet, but man, it's getting like big jumps off of each hit so far. Maybe Monster Moose should be a little bit nervous as got close to controlled chaos. Here we go over that. And I don't think I mentioned earlier, driven by Caden Morris. Don't think I've heard of them before. Here we go for that. Ooh, hit the side of the center jump and then pull the time flies like wheelie, but uh-oh, the tires popped. Oh boy, that could be problematic. But hey, at least they're not shutting them down like they do in Monster Jam. And now gonna go right for around that jump. Wouldn't be surprised if it's probably gonna end it right there with the pop. Nope, wait. Turning. Maybe still going, or maybe going for a donut. Which, hey, turn that direction would make kind of sense. Yep, there you go. A donut. On a pop tire, at least doing something. And that is the best donut out there, but not going very fast. But hey, okay, it's starting to pick up the speed a little bit. And then stop right there. But hey, that was one of the best donuts I've seen in quite a bit. Since most of the donuts I've seen are either very slow to do like just one rotation or whatever. Alright, here we go. Rockwell Red, our racing winner. Corey Clark, too, if I mentioned earlier. Again, don't think I've heard of them. Still think that turn it in race was kind of like cut short. And tried to go for the skill move and it didn't work out, went off the side. Alright, here we go. For the back of the center jump. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Way out there for the racing lane. Up and over. Oh, nosedive. Oh, my goodness. For a minute, I was like starting to get wondering, uh-oh, are you getting close to that Jersey wall? It was getting close. Oh, I'm going to bump into Dragon Slayer. Pretty tough hit, too. For the back of that racing lane. Here we go. Uh-oh, it didn't look good landing. Again, very close to the fence. Like, really getting a lot of momentum and aggression on those turns and such. Here we go for the center jump. Maybe challenging for the lead. Alright, here we go now. For the racing lane. Yeah, there we go. Hard nosedive. And huge air off the center jump. Once again, man, really great run for Rockwell Red. Corey is putting up something good. Here we go for the back of the race lane. Again, huge. Oh, hit the side of the center jump. Nice save. Watch out, you're getting really close. Might have hit the fence right there. That was like really close. That's how that. Oh, sidewalk. Couldn't keep the sidewalk for long. Alright, now once again getting close to Dragon Slayer. Maybe gonna go for a donut. Yep, there we go. Donut time. Has really got one going right there. The roof got loose too on that donut as you saw it flapping. Still going. For the center jump. Sky wheelie. Big air off it. Gonna nosedive it down. What a hit that was. As now gonna go for that race lane. Again, just like one hit after another. Flooring into it and such. And now for the back of that racing lane. Uh-oh, careful, a little bit upside. Hit the side of the center jump. And now there's smoke come out of the back. Alright, so now. Oh boy, maybe line up for a skill. Here we go, coming up to it. It's a log too, not a Jersey wall. Like, oh, couldn't keep it up for long again. I don't know what it is, but everyone goes for that when it keeps getting sent off the side. Probably like the brakes and such. Alright, gonna park it right there with 7 seconds left. Great run that was by Rockwell Red. Definitely should win. And I also was just looking off screen. Garrett did write down the results of who won. So the wheelie contest was Dragon Slayer. Was it? No, I think it was in freestyle where it did like those time flies wheelies. I can't remember. And racing we already saw Rockwell Red. And Rockwell Red won freestyle. So Rockwell Red doubled down. Impressive job there. Yeah, freestyle definitely picked up near the end and such. Yeah, that was definitely a lot better event than it was last time, if I remember, and such. Hey, and cars out there made the track so much better. Maybe you should do that forever, people. Unlike that one event I saw. Oh, boy. But yeah, it was nice to get this done. I still have a whole bunch of other events to react to, but this is the shortest one I have. And, of course, by the time y'all see this, I'm going to be on, like, some of a vacation till the 29th. So, you're not going to see me on YouTube pretty much for a week. So, hey, nice to get this one out of the way and such when you see this. So I hope you enjoyed No Limits Monster Trucks from Kalispell, Montana 2025 that Garrett posted. Still got stuff from Angel and Trevor now to watch too. So I hope you enjoyed and see you all next time.